Did you sleep on your stuff?
No. There were a whole car of Japanese tourists.
That's my favorite type of tourist.
So it was, I didn't get the chance to sleep very much. But, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Yes.
What are you looking most forward to when you are done?
Life.
Free time.
Life.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what that was.
Yeah.
It's, you don't really own your life for the course of 8 months of the year, which is fine. You get to have a little fun, but it's nice to try and remember who I was once and see if I have any friends left. Because I haven't spoken to them. Oh, one sentence.
Only one.
Like come up with the first half and you come up with the second half.
How's that work? How would you come up with sentences? Basically, that means
Might be more interesting.
Alright, let's do it the other way around. This series is like, there you go, that's the first half of the series.
That's what I was going to start off with.
I know it's true.
I think.
I can tell you my favourite part, sorry.
The storm is coming. That's my sentence.
That's your tagline?
The storm is coming.
Yeah. Not from X-Men.
Wow.
No, not that storm.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
But yeah, there is a feeling that thing.
That weather gets really bad.
Yeah, rains all the time. Yeah, the storm's coming. Depends how you say it. But yeah, there is a feeling that things are kind of brewing. There's a dark thing coming, and even in the lighter moments and that's kind of the character's coping methods in a way. When you do have these kind of bumpery moments, I think it's because everything's so oppressive and so extreme. People do it. It's when something's so bad, you have to laugh or do something to release it.
Yeah.
So even though there is darkness, you are having those moments of relief as well.
Arthur's mindset within the series, I think it's a huge one of relief, I guess, in the sense that I don't think I'm giving it in a way by saying, oh God, it's back. So I think for Arthur there's a huge sense of relief. And then there's that all the way through the course of the 5 years. For Arthur, I think he has to be the most consistent in terms of his gradual progression as a character. It's kind of, we're leading the story up to him becoming king, and it has to be that gradual process to take over to go to 5 years. So you're starting to see that halfway point of kingmanship. Kingmanship, I don't know if that's a word, but it is now.
It is now.
Of kingmanship.
Yeah, you definitely are. I think you're seeing the beginnings of it anyway, because it's an unknown wisdom. I think to Merlin, because it comes from a place that actually genuinely cares about what's happening, so yeah, there's a few moments throughout the series where Merlin kind of inadvertently finds himself saying things that inadvertently have an effect on Arthur. I saw like 20 minutes worth, which, as you know, is not enough. It's just like we kind of walked through, and it was like walking into Wonderland. You just went, where do you even start? It was crazy, but such an amazing experience. And it was so glad
It's cute.
it was massive.
Yeah.
And we had really good support there. It was I couldn't believe it.
I did. I was there in spirit. I actually had a very good weekend that weekend. It was good to have the time off. Sometimes you can be the filming schedule for us pair is quite heavy, so I kind of enjoy my weekends. And I'd love to go, but I was a bit more.
The interview was awesome. The interview with Warwick, that's brilliant.
That was great. Good job.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, my next career move should work out for me.
After the kingdom crumbles.
See Arthur doing interviews with people about how it happened. Ooh. They all blur into one. I tell you what. I've not seen any. What's 10? 10's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Can we talk about it? I was just thinking.
You could probably say Perilous Lands.
Think The Princess Bride type adventure, sort of going into
that kind of.
It's good, isn't it? Because it happens away from Camelot.
Okay. That's
We haven't seen any episodes yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything.
So you're going to see it first time with everybody again?
Exactly, yeah. But 10 was a very fun one to film, and the scenes were just kind of, enjoyable.
Yeah.
There are some scenes you film which they're alright. It's like, oh, got that done. Whereas some scenes you go, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Woo.
I think when everyone read episode 10, they thought, this is really good. This is a really good story, really well written.
I'm really excited about some of the characters coming in.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about some.
With some new regulars like sort of coming in. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've mentioned that. We haven't mentioned
I
that in
don't
an
think
interview
so,
before.
yeah,
So
no.
it's there's some.
So you're the first.
I'm the first.
Breaking news.
First, yeah. So we're actually bringing in characters who don't just stay around for one episode.
Get killed, or
or
have to get locked in dungeons and escape.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how no one ever stays locked up in our dungeons?
I know.
We really need to tighten security.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What happened to her?
She's not, like, you can't actually see her in any episodes, but she's there. She's kind of hiding in bushes or behind. She becomes a stalker.
She's just rocking in corners.
Yeah. It gets a bit intentional Vivian in the next series. Actually. It's more through interpretation from the audience side of things, but just know that it's there.
Cool.
She's there in a corridor by herself.
Watching.
Yeah.
Always watching.
Yeah. Do they make an appearance? Egwene and Egwene. Egwene actually makes an appearance this year. Just spoil it.
Got the head.
Not too. She makes an appearance. Hunnith's pretty chilled out this year. The village isn't under attack. She's happy with Merlin. His grades have been good at school. There's not too much drama, so she doesn't need to get into it. She writes and just tells her. Occasionally sends
All
her
is
some
good.
washing.
But it would be it would be nice to do, because we know very little about. Well, I suppose. That's one of the big things that Arthur and Merlin have in common, is that they have this sort of missing parent.
Yes.
Or Merlin did have, and now he does again. So shortly lived. So that's a big. I think that's a big thing, and it's that's maybe where, do you know what I mean, similarities can come from people, where they've gone through a certain trauma or experienced a certain thing that that unknown to them they can connect on. So it'd be nice to explore some of that a bit more.
Well, you guys are used to getting up really early.
Yes.
Staying up all night.
We party all the time. Yeah.
I was actually referring to filming, but
yeah, that too. Sorry. It just feels like a party to us.
He's lying about Egwene and seeing the vision and all that.
I'd say this year, I've noticed from talking from people saying this, that there's kind of that frustration with certain episodes where the reset button was pressed, and I think things happen this year where it can't rest, which I think is great, because shows have to develop. We've had 2 years of kind of resting on our laurels a little bit with certain situations, and I think you can get away with. I think we got away with. I think it's important for a show, if you want to remain entertaining, if you want to tell a story, you've got to develop. And I think there are things that happen this year that do that. And so I can understand the creators' kind of trepidation in holding back on certain things, but I would hope that it it's something that is addressed.
But there is something coming up where Merlin does have an opportunity to do something in front of Arthur that is magical, and he does it. That's all I'm saying.
That happens a lot. Don't worry, fans. For those Merlin fans who enjoy seeing Arthur get knocked unconscious, there is a lot of that happening this year. Convenient moments for Merlin to do some magic. So those who
cranium man must be.
I'm a little bit confused as to how Arthur doesn't have some form of brain damage. He still has the use of speech, which is incredible. The number of times he's been knocked out. So don't worry, Merlin fans. Unconsciousness is there.
It's like when you got the schedule, like the other day, you looked at it, you're like, oh, I'm in every scene. I was like, yeah, but you're sleeping in it.
God, there's so much to learn.
Wait a minute. It's just Merlin trying to make
I have no lines. I can close my eyes and sleep for a day.
Yeah, I really like the France element of it. It's something different. You do. I think there's the danger. I think with everything, whatever you do, you can become complacent and you. But like whenever you go back and you see the castle again, it is awesome. It's just a cool place. It is really good. And each time you drive up, and especially if you're with someone who hasn't been there before, so brought my parents over, and if you're with someone who hasn't seen it before, like you actually find yourself kind of getting excited about them seeing it for the first time because they always go, "Whoa!" And you're like,
it's cool. Sort of erupt at the ground. I think. I guess the thing of going to France is that I personally, take it for granted because we go there. We're there all the time. We're at this car, we just film the castle and just it becomes sort of like a second home. I think it'll be one of those things that years down the line I'll look back on and go, that was great, I used to really enjoy it. And I like the fact that I can take it for granted. I like the fact that I can just kind of go, hey, this is fun. Well, it's always it's being put in that situation where you're in a room full of people who admire what you do, which I suppose puts the spotlight.
Yeah, that's really weird because you almost don't feel. It's weird because you don't feel. I don't know how to put worthy of it in a way. Do you know what I mean? Because it's sort of. Like,
you don't feel like you deserve the praise because
the show is it's like it's fantasy, it's heightened, it's all up there, and realistically in real life you can never be that.
It's all smoke and mirrors. They do it, and they make us look a lot better than we actually are.
So we're not really like that.
I really enjoy it. I think the good thing about it is you get just so much positivity from all these people, which just feels good. Having positive vibes flow in your direction.
Right.
I think we'll be going to France kind of feeling like, let's do it.
Let's film some scenes.